Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name's Brent Henry, and I'm a partner in the healthcare section here at Mintz. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to what I think will be a fascinating presentation and discussion today. The future of health and wellness is in your gut is being presented to us by our client Builders VC and one of its portfolio companies, Fitbiomics. We have a lot to get to, so I'm just going to start by going straight to introducing our panel. Dr. Amit Mehta is the general partner of Builders. Jonathan Scheiman is the co-founder and CEO of Fitbiomics. And finally, Chris Mullin, former NBA star, manager and executive, and a Fitbiomics advisor. So Amit, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Great. Thank you very much, Brent. And good morning and good afternoon, depending on what time zone you are, to all our participants. And we appreciate you coming today. We're going to talk today about a subject that I think is fairly interesting to everybody around microbiome and microbiomics. So just as a background, my name is Amit Mehta, and I'm a general partner at Builders VC. We are a Silicon Valley predominantly tech fund where I lead the healthcare practice, and we look at technologies in healthcare that are revolutionizing the healthcare system and utilizing technology to make healthcare more efficient. My background stems from being a physician, training in minimally invasive image-guided surgery, and then a founder of a healthcare IT company that operates globally in the clinical trial space, and bringing that advantage to investing at Builders. I'm very pleased to introduce the panelists here with me today, Jonathan and Chris. And I'd like to thank them first for graciously giving us the time to talk about this burgeoning field, which from our perspective at Builders as an investor into Jonathan's company is at the intersection of healthcare and consumer healthcare revolving around the microbiome. Part of our thesis in healthcare at Builders is understanding and supporting personalized medicine companies in the revolution around genomics and proteomics, metagenomics, and microbiome is one of those innovations at the center of this thesis that is growing rapidly. And so to that extent, let me introduce both the panelists, and I'm going to do the introduction because they often do not do themselves justice in how great they are. So I'm going to do that for them and then let them add in anything that I leave out. Jonathan Scheiman received his doctorate in biomedical science from NYU and then did a research fellowship at Harvard Medical School's Weiss Institute of Biologically Inspired Engineering. That means he's really smart. Worked on transformative sequencing technologies and programmable cellular engineering, which now leads to what is his current passion of developing next generation performance probiotics with his company Fitbiomics. He really, in my opinion, brings a unique vantage point as a CEO in this space because he played Division I college basketball at St. John's University and then coached inner city public high school basketball. And that gives him insight into, from my perspective as an investor, into true product market fit from a person who has a really deep understanding of the science and is a leader in this field. Chris Mullin probably needs no introduction. He's a former basketball player, executive, and coach, two-time Olympic gold medalist as a member of the 1992 Olympic basketball team, the Dream Team. He's been selected as one of the 50 greatest basketball players of all time. He's played in the NBA from 1985 to 2001 as a seventh pick of the Golden State Warriors in the first round of the 85 draft pick. And then he served as a special advisor to the Sacramento Kings and the general manager of the Golden State Warriors. So the format that I'd like to employ today is I'm going to ask Jonathan to just for 10 or 15 minutes go over microbiome, just the science of what is involved so that people can get at least up to speed on an understanding of what it is, what specifically the microbiome is, why it's relevant, and where it's going, both as an industry, as a science discipline, and for the investors on the phone, where to focus efforts.